Well, hello everybody and welcome back to not my house actually. As y'all have noticed, the background might look a little bit different. I am actually just south of Springfield, Missouri, babysitting all of my sister-in-law and her husband's kids this week. I've brought you guys down here, every year with me on at least one video. And as y'all may remember, this area of Missouri, whatever, has the best, not just thrift shops, but their antique stores are like top notch. I can't even tell you. And not only that, but there are so many around here. I don't know if it's just something about this city or what, but there are antique stores on like literally every corner down here, and they are all filled with so many amazing pieces. And so I did have a little free day today that I am able to take Ivy. The other ones are in school, in preschool, and her and I are going to go on a little girls' day adventure. We're gonna start with some antique stores and see if we can find some thrift stores. And I just wanna show you guys all that Ozarks, Missouri has to offer. I know that many of you probably have never even heard those names before, but I'm telling y'all, it's a gold mine down here. And honestly, their thrift store prices are not too bad. They may not be Omaha good, but they're not too bad. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we head over to the antique stores, I want to kindly thank the partner for today's video, which is Lathan. They sent me over this really awesome toothbrush, and I want to tell you all about it real quick before we get started. So first of all, this packaging is like next level. I feel like I'm opening something from like Apple or something. Here is the base, as you guys can see here. And then as we open it up inside, there is a little power cord, user manual, and then it looks like there's 3 heads. All right, so the gray one is the softest, and this one is going to be the best for like gum care. And then it works its way up from blue all the way to purple, which this is like an ultra whitening brush. So we're gonna go ahead and test these out. Okay, so we will go ahead and attach this guy right here. It looks like there's different modes. There's just on. Oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see how it like moves back and forth? That is so cool. I've never seen a toothbrush do that before. It looks like you can start here at 1 and then double tap, level 2, and then level 3 is like the strongest. I will say that I really like how thin this attachment is. With my toothbrush that I've been using before this one, I'm gonna cover up who it's by, but it can get kind of gross up in there. This Lathan toothbrush is known for its cleanliness and its mold resistance. Also, let me say that this toothbrush is about $60, and this one was a gift, but it was definitely at least 3 times that much. Okay, so I've got my toothpaste on and I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna start with the softest bristles on the lowest mode just to do some gum care, and then we'll move on to the extra whitening. I don't know how attractive this is gonna be. So these toothbrushes have been designed to elevate your brushing experience. So with the stronger power and the softer bristles, you can get a better clean while protecting your gums. All right, and now I'm gonna give this extra whitening brush a try. I love their modern design and also their dirt and waterproof. The button is pressure sensitive and they have magnetic fast charging for these toothbrushes. If you guys are interested in getting a Lathan Wave for yourself, go ahead and click my link below and I can get you a discount. All right, I actually enjoyed both modes and I feel like my teeth are extra clean right now. So now that we're all good to go, let's go ahead, hop in the van, and I'll take y'all to some really good antique stores in town. We are going to be going thrifting and antiquing today. We are running from place to place, but Ivy and I are in my sister-in-law's van, and we are gonna stop by a couple of fun thrift stores today. This is gonna be like our only us time. I think we're gonna go to Camp Flea next and then hit up some thrift stores and stuff, but they've got such good ones over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all along with me. Very cute. Okay, and we are starting out at this booth that I really enjoyed last year. They had some new items here last year that I was interested in, you know, like new items that are made to look like really traditional. And I bought our table runner that we've been using almost all year at this booth, and I just thought I would take a peek in here, see if there was anything interesting that I liked. I always feel like they do a really good job of decorating their booth here. And next I found these prints, which I'm assuming are by John James Audubon. He's like one of my all-time favorite artists. We have a couple of his prints in our house, and I thought that this still life was really pretty too, but it's just a print. There's nothing too special about it. Plus I think it was kind of pricey. Moving on, I loved this booth last year. It is not at all my style, but I just feel like whoever puts it together does such a fun job. I thought I would show this cup. It caught my eye, and then it was fun to see that it was the Ronald McDonald's House of the Ozarks. This basket though, I was so bummed. I saw that it was sitting here in this booth that said it was 75% off of everything. And it was actually one of the few things that I brought to the counter, only to find that it wasn't actually supposed to be in this booth, and it was actually assigned to another one and had gotten misplaced. This next booth I really love, not only because I kind of have a weird obsession with taxidermy, but because they had these really beautiful barn quilts. I have been looking for something like this for our home. I would love to put something on the outside of our house. We have this big, huge wall that like is just begging for it. But they also had these really cute bags and everything too. Next, I was checking out these Boyd's bears. I've told you guys many times that I really like them, and Ivy actually wound up carrying around this one for a really long time. You'll see all the adventures that this bear goes on. Next, there's some Currier and Ives prints. Those were probably my like second favorite prints after the Audubon prints, but I thought that the colors in these were really, really nice.
He wants to eat food.
Who is he?
A bear.
A bear? What's his name?
A cow.
Callie?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
That's a good name.
What is that?
A stroller.
A stroller? Is that for babies?
It's for my baby.
Oh, cute. Say goodnight.
Good night. I'm going to push him.
There he goes. This horse, I don't know what caught my eye about it. It was kind of creepy, but there was also something about it that I thought was really cool. I also considered this crock. I really liked the look of it. When I looked it up, I thought it said $5.95, but then I realized it said $15.95, which honestly is not a bad price for some of these like antique crocks, but it just wasn't what I was looking to spend this day. There's also this beautiful dresser, and when you guys see the price here, it looks like it is $275. I could not believe it. I personally feel like this is a great price for this huge piece. Who is that girl?
Me.
It's pretty cute.
And two bears.
Oh yeah. You guys, I've mentioned many times on here that I have been looking for snowshoes, but oh my goodness, they are always so expensive. You guys can see that this pair alone is $145, but I thought I would at least capture the beauty of them. And then I found these adorable little cotton dresses, these little vintage antique pieces. I wish that I collected stuff like this, but I just don't. We were actually on our way to a different thrift store when the outside of this one caught my eye, and I saw that they were open, so we decided to take a peek in. And the ladies at the front desk were so sweet. They gave Ivy fruit snacks, and I just came in and just saw all of this blue and white that I thought was gorgeous. And then there was this cabinet that wouldn't even stay open. And just for comparison between this cabinet and the other cabinet, this one is $595. So like, you know, over double what the other one was. This area over here, I wasn't so much interested in what was on it, but I loved this wash stand. And take note of this lady's handwriting. This woman has so many beautiful pieces that you will see here in this video. This whole booth was actually one of my favorites. This is actually a different one than the one I was just referring to, but I loved the whole look of this. This is a little bit more masculine style, but I really liked all the old like farming pieces and stuff. Here he had some really nice, I'm assuming it's a guy, but some really nice Crocs and everything too. You guys, there's just nothing I love more than some good old Crocs. I'm always looking at quilts as well, but I mean, as you guys probably already know, they typically start at about $150. And so if I can find them at the thrift store, I always will. And I thought I would give you Pyrex lovers a little eye candy. I don't myself collect any like Pyrex or Corningware, but I thought y'all might like it. And then this booth. Okay, so this is that lady that I was just referring to a little bit ago. But she actually had not only this booth, but many others that you will see here coming up. And she collects these like antique Crocs, and I should have gotten some better footage of the tags, but she had them all labeled by year as well. And many of them were labeled before 1850, like early 1800s, late 1700s. And these were big Crocs. I truly have no idea where you would even find one of these, let alone an entire collection of them. Of course, they were all in the hundreds and hundreds of dollars range, but I just thought that they looked so beautiful here, all put together. And it's funny because when I first went to this booth, I thought that this was it. I had no idea that she had even more going around the corner, but y'all know that I just love this primitive style, and I thought I would capture some of this. Ivy also loved all of the ducks that were involved here. I saw this Last Supper print. I would love to do a Last Supper print in our dining room or something, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna spend $65 on it. This area also caught my eye because I have this exact same salt box, but it doesn't have a lid to it. So I was excited to see what it looks like with the lid, but you can see here that it is like $125 for the salt box that I wound up getting from the thrift store for, I think, $1.99. Below it was all of these other ceramic pieces that I thought were so pretty. Thank you. Ivy was really interested in the coffee grinder, and I was kind of showing her how it works.
My favorite cup. My favorite the red one.
I loved all of these baskets here. I thought I'd give you guys a peek, and I'm always interested in butter and salt Crocs. And from here, looking up, this entire booth was put on by the same lady who did the booths that I just showed you before, and it was really interesting to see her choices in some of these like larger pieces. I loved this dough bowl, and I just thought she had some really beautiful things. Here is another Last Supper sculpture. I don't even know what this is made out of, but it was very heavy and very expensive, but I thought I would just show you guys. And here I found some ironstone dishes. One of the next places that we're gonna go to is where I found all of my ironstone dishes for like cents. A lot of them were like 50 cents, 75 cents, and you guys could see that these were like 14 something a piece. Next I found this beautiful quilt, but of course it was like $285. One of many beautiful quilts that they had at this place. And then for those of you who like Flow Blue, I decided to take a minute and just kind of look through all of the beautiful pieces that this collector had put together in this cabinet. Honestly, I probably should have like opened the doors and given you guys a better look, but Ivy was already 2 booths ahead of me, and I was just trying to get some good footage of all of these gorgeous pieces. Here I just like this print. There was also a couple cute little blue and white pieces. I liked this little strainer and this pitcher. I already have a pitcher like this, but I'm always just interested in what they cost because, again, I've gotten mine all from the thrift store or off of Facebook Marketplace for pennies on the dollar. Very cute. There you go. This booth was really impressive to me. I thought that the way that this, I'm guessing, woman decorated her booth was just beautiful. Like all of the greens and the color combinations that she put together. I just thought it was so cute here. She really collected some beautiful items and had such a talent for putting them all together.
Mom, I'll put it back.
Okay, so we just left this Valley 65 antique store. It is so cute. Not only do they like do their best with like a warehouse design on the outside, but their antiques inside were like the best. This might actually be my new favorite antique store in the like Ozarks, Springfield area. So yeah.
I want to go to our.
You want to go to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we are at the next stop, and this one is called With All My Heart. It's like a thrift shop on one side and an antique store on the other side. So we're gonna check it out. Ready? We're gonna go this way, okay? All right, you guys, I have had such good luck at this thrift store in the past. Their prices are always very, very good. Maybe even cheaper than some of the thrift stores in Omaha. They often have these like antique baby bassinets and cradles and stuff like that, and strollers. It's odd. Every time I've come here, they've had stuff like this mixed in with like lots of random other stuff. But today I just really struggled with finding anything that was even worth taking video of. I found some like nice pewter and white ceramic dishes and stuff, but it was a little bit of a bust today, I'm not gonna lie. And then next door is this like antique store outlet that I was really excited about. Thought we might be able to find some stuff here too. I've been looking for some wood bowls, but these look like they were pretty compromised. And I found this cute little blue and white. I don't know what this is for, if it's just for like storing food, but I thought it was cute. Ivy, of course, was getting into her own stuff. I found some more like Corningware. Again, maybe I should get some of these. We have glass ones at home, but they're not like vintage or anything. I thought that this iron was kind of cool. I actually thought that this table was beautiful. This is exactly what I'm looking for our kitchen. And you know, if I could have strapped it on top of my car, I would have, but I thought that the chairs were really beautiful too. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that footage as much as we loved walking around. Y'all, there were so many stores that I wanted to get to, and just for lack of time, I wasn't able to hit them all, but I hope I was able to show you some of my favorite things that I saw. Oh my gosh, that one like primitive section of the second antique store that we went to, that may have been my favorite booths. I don't know if you noticed, but what started out as what I thought was one booth wound up being an entire section of the store that was all her stuff. And oh my gosh, I mean, it was completely out of my price range. But how fun was that to be able to see all of those authentic and beautiful pieces? I was just so impressed that she was even able to find all that kind of stuff around here. Part of me wonders if there's like a lot of like barn closings or something in this area that people are able to pick. Lord knows, I don't even know. Okay, so when it comes to the haul, I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is that I do have two things to show you. Bad news is that none of them came from any of the footage that I showed you. I told you guys I do struggle with antique store prices, and honestly, I felt like that thrift store that we went to was kind of a bust. Like, major. I struggled to even find anything to take footage of. I will say though that the weekend that I'm filming this just so happens to be like the Nixa garage sale weekend. Ivy and I stopped at a couple of places just really quick on our way home. Didn't take any footage, but I did find a couple of cute little things on the way home. So if there's anything I love more than a thrift store, it's a garage sale. First of our two items that we have, I just got this cute little shirt for the new baby. It's just a little Old Navy 6 to 12 month shirt. I just thought it was precious, you guys. You know that I am a blue and white girl to the very end. I mean, blue and white, that's all I got. Hopefully my teeth are white enough to be considered blue and white. Anyway, I just thought this was so cute. I thought I would show you. And second, on the blue and white theme is much cooler. And it is this Levi Strauss jacket that I found. This, oh, that was, the little baby shirt was 50 cents. And then I actually got this one for $4, which is an incredible deal for a Levi Strauss jacket. And we actually, okay, so this is where I get kind of dorky. Josh and I both have this same jacket. I have it in a size extra large and a size large that we wear. But I actually got this one. I think I don't see a size on it unless I just completely missed something. Oh my gosh, okay, there's all these tags down here. Okay, so this little guy is a small. Honestly, it probably could fit me, but I would guess that it would fit me pretty snugly. And you guys are seeing, I'm like all about baggy right now, especially with being pregnant and everything. And even when I'm not pregnant, I like my jean jackets to be pretty roomy. And so I actually thought that I could give this to Rosie. It may still be a little bit too big on her right now, but I figured that maybe in a couple years, we have so many Levi's denim jackets because I think that they're just so cool. I love this kind because it's so thick, it's so warm, it's great for winter. And y'all, she's gonna look so cool in this. I just love seeing her dressed as like a little mini mom. It's one of my guilty pleasures. If you feel the same about your kids, let me know down below. Anyway, guys, that's honestly all that I have for you today. But I really hope that you enjoyed going through the stores with me. Antiquing is so near and dear to my heart. It's such a great place to gain inspiration and honestly to like just learn history of certain pieces. I feel like I've learned so much just from starting this channel in the past few years about antiques, and it's just fascinating to me. So anyway, everybody, well, thank you so much for coming along on today's video. I want to say thank you again to Lathan for being the partner for today's video. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.